Welcome to the Get Up Guys Daily Dose Podcast.
Get up, guys. Raise your voices to the skies. Get up, guys. In His name we rise.
Today is Sunday, January 26th. At least it is if you're keeping up and listening each day. If you're not, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. You know, we often call Sunday the Lord's Day, and it makes me think of Psalm 118:24. This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We used to sing that as kids in church, but now that we're grown, let me ask you, are you glad it's the Lord's Day? Are you rejoicing in it? Quick side note, we recognize the Lord's Day as Sunday, the first day of the week, which is when New Testament believers gathered for worship. Now that's not to be confused with the Sabbath of the Old Testament. Jesus is Lord of the Sabbath, and Sunday worship reflects our celebration of His victory over death. So here we are. It's Sunday, the day we set aside for worship, fellowship, and resetting our hearts toward God. But men, is it a joy for you? Or has it become a checkbox, another obligation? Or worse, is something keeping you from even showing up? Sometimes we lose our joy because of distractions, but other times it's deeper. Maybe you're holding on to some tension or beef with someone at church. Let's not pretend it doesn't happen. It could be something they said, how they acted, or maybe it's just been simmering for a while. And now, instead of rejoicing at the thought of worshiping with your spiritual family, you're avoiding them altogether. But let's go back to Psalm 122:1. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. See, that gladness isn't just about being in the house of the Lord. It's also about being with the people of the Lord. It's about unity. And Hebrews 10:25 backs it up, not giving up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. So listen, if you've been struggling with a grudge or bitterness, now's the time to deal with it. Don't let it steal your joy in the Lord's Day. Talk to that person, forgive, and move forward. Because the truth is, God didn't design us to worship Him in isolation. He designed us to build one another up. This is the day the Lord has made for us to worship Him and grow together. So rejoice, be glad, and if there's something in the way, deal with it. Don't let bitterness rob you of the joy God intended for this day.
Get up, guys. Raise your voices to the skies. Get up.